Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some more of a Mass Effect Andromeda. So we're going to go to Havarl to start with, help out the Angara with their scientists, and probably do quite a bit more, to be honest. There's quite a few things to do on this planet. Alright, who are we going to take? We'll take Vetra, and we'll take Drak. No, we'll take Jarl. Vetra and Jarl. Yeah, we'll take those two.
Sending the nav point for Darpalev. That's where the Moshai's team should be.
I believe this was actually one of the worlds they, put as the Golden Worlds.
It used to be an Angaran
Obviously we
town.
can't colonize it, can we?
There'll be landing pads and good sightlines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
Big flying things. Not sure what they are.
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Bringing us in.
I thought Aya was beautiful. This blows it away.
It is beautiful. But the wilds can also be deadly.
Yeah, it's kind of the downside of the place, really, isn't it? Ionic cleaning chamber. Solar heating.
None of these readings show any change. How could there not be a change?
Let's speak to her first.
Jarl, what are you doing here, in the company of these people?
Kiran, this is Pathfinder Ryder, from a long way away.
No one ever uses my first
Ryder,
name.
Kiran Dowles, lead scientist at Darpalev.
Yeah, this planet's amazing. Yeah.
I just have to say, Havarl is beautiful.
The planet's beauty is the least of my current concerns.
Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be able to help their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
But not dead.
Are they still alive?
Vitals remain steady and neural patterns resemble those exhibited in deep sleep. We subjected them to various stimuli, injections of Kachari, nothing worked.
Let Ryder try. He's worked the Remnant tech inside a vault. Or so he says.
Ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. But if you think the alien can help, I'll set skepticism aside.
Basically
The
means you're
monolith is not
lucky.
far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again.
Yeah, basically means you were lucky. It's not skill.
Need something?
Jarl said you worked for the Moshai?
Not I, but many of the team that was sent to the monolith are her students. If we can't save her people, I don't think I could ever face her again.
We'll find a way to help them, Kiran. I promise.
Tell me more about the stasis that's taken out your team.
We don't know what started it, and it's the first time any of us have heard of something like this happening. The team sent out there studied monoliths before. At least half of them worked with Moshai Sefer. They were just doing their job when the stasis hit. Now it's like they're frozen in time. Nothing will wake them. Stimulants, loud noises. They show no reaction to sensation or pain.
I should get going.
Be careful.
Okay, an incredible find out in the field last week. A shuttle from before the Scourge surfaced down in the ravine, from afar. It looks like the crash site is remarkably preserved, especially to have withstood Havar's elements. I know Kieran tasked me with studying the monolith, but maybe I could make my way down there and check it out, just a peek to see if there's anything for Avela, which is what what we're going to find later, isn't it? Communications. I'm not going to read these. If you want to read them, read them.
I heard the advisory that you'd be out here. It didn't prepare me to meet you.
The name's Ryder. I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
If it gets me on your good side, I'm in.
That's reassuring, assuming you mean well.
We do.
My name is Rochelle Veer. I'm an archaeoastronomer. I study our ancient cultural records for stellar phenomena. I piece together lost knowledge of ages past. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with, potential allies against the Ket.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I was away when the disaster struck. I thought my home was destroyed, and all my research with it, but I just learned part of the building survived. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
These house guests, I assume they're of the hungry variety?
The structure has become a breeding ground for insects and predators, too many to face alone.
Your work is too important to lose. Let's get it back.
I'll provide my home's location. Just recover my research materials from the computer. I'll remain in contact with you by comm. Thank you for this.
No transports available. Emergency support for cat attacks. All of them. Old Man Rouge. What's he doing here?
Established in the shadow of remnant buildings, Waval was a centre of trade and learning. Anyone who wishes to observe working remnant monoliths was directed here. Deep within the tunnels of remnant ruins, we could hear the hum of the mysterious machines, their purpose unknown. Scribbles of the margins, too dramatic. This is a history book, not a thriller. Mentioned that the entire Dar was overtaken by the jungle, with the only thing still standing being a small restored area that used as a research outpost. Also mentioned the remnant areas are still told to avoid. Okay.
What?
Sorry, I'm clearly in the wrong place.
You're that alien visitor that came to Aya asking about our vault.
Yep.
You've heard of me.
Who hasn't? When strange new species turn up, reports spread fast. After the Ket, you can't be too careful. Luge Anson, historian with the Repository of History, Aya. Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed planet.
Why did you come here from Aya?
Kieran's team found some remnant relics while digging around the old ruins. I was sent to collect them for the repository. It shouldn't have taken more than a day. But things never go according to schedule, do they?
No, very rarely.
You don't seem to like Havarl very much.
Haval's other regions suit me just fine. But here... oh no. I don't do well in this fierce wilderness. You think these shelters keep you safe? They don't. Woke up this morning and found a thorny vine wormed its way into my bunk. I'm stranded here because a branch pierced my shuttle's power core.
You mentioned remnant ruins. Are there lots of remnant here?
Yes. If you've been out in the jungle, you might have seen some of it. We think the ruins were part of a vast remnant complex. We've seen evidence of hallways that wound through the area, both above and below the ground. Generations ago, our people took shelter in what we found here. That's how Palev was established.
Were there no hostile remnant machines?
None, according to the histories. We found artifacts, of course. Bits of things that we could study. But they say it was like moving into an empty home.
I won't bother you further.
Very well. Watch out for plants while you're out there. Vicious things.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Not sure where we need Varl's viability, given that we can't establish an outpost here. I suppose it helps with the Angara maybe, but you know. Pretty sure there's creatures around here, right? Yeah. Fungi.
Pathfinder, the computer system appears to be damaged. Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
We had to try.
The risk was worth it. We just got unlucky.
Years of my life gone.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. That site is now buried underground. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
Try anyway.
All I heard is there's a chance. Let's go for it.
That didn't fully translate, but I know optimism when I hear it. I can point you in the general direction of where the network memory center used to be. You'll have to hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out.
Don't stay here, visitor. It's not safe, and I can't be responsible for you. You should have warned me you were coming.
I could provide
What are you doing
analysis
here?
via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Making sure the fires don't get worse. I'm a surveyor and engineer from the station. I need to divert fuel from the pipes buried here. That'll cut off the flames eventually.
What caused these fires? Is there an emergency?
This Dar used to be a much larger settlement. Wildlife overtook it, destroyed above and below. Plant roots ruptured an underground fuel pipeline. A stray spark lit these fires.
I'll get going. Be careful.
You too, Ishari. That went well.
Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching. I found them. Research files downloading and done. You did it.
Not by myself.
We did it. Go team.
If we recovered this data, we may be able to access everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues. You've accomplished something amazing, Pathfinder.
Yeah, this world, I believe, yeah, it's declining, but the reason it's not like fully declined is because of the active monoliths. Like 2 of them are active, 1 of them still needs activating. So it's like trying to stabilize but can't.
Watch out for Rokar and Garen fanatics that hate aliens. That is you.
Charming.
It's isn't it just? Message to Avela. I know you told me not to go near the ancient crest site at the surface, but I had to give it a shot. You were right, too difficult to get there. Remnant chased us off before we got halfway down the ravine. Hopefully you can get here yourself. You're always good at dodging those machines, though I don't know how safe it'll be with these outsiders roaming around, the spiky ones. Have you seen them? I don't know how to feel about it. I got off track. The point is, you were right. We're still studying the monolith, but I'll let you know if we find anything you can mention in the repository. The spiky aliens, that it means Turians.
Any fungal slime on your skin, I suggest you wash it off immediately.
Let's be careful around the native flora, okay, everyone?
Weird glowing mushrooms. My day is complete.
You have to kill them before they fully scan you. You're all right.
Nice job.
Yep.
Nice work. Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be. Should be enough glyphs.
More Sudoku. Okay, so missing that one. Okay.
Reading off the monitors and... Scatting stars! What? Who are you?
You're welcome.
How did...
Thanks isn't necessary. Just doing my job.
More aliens? Out of nowhere? And Zhao?
Do none of you remember getting frozen?
Frozen? I don't understand. We were just working on the monolith and then you appeared.
You should return to Palev. Kieran will want to speak to you.
Maybe you're right. Oh, I feel a head splitter coming on.
We should make sure they return to the station. Who knows what lingering effects they might suffer from.
Okay, I'm pretty sure best to just fast travel there, yeah. You find yourself doing that a lot on Havarl. It's one of the worlds you can't actually get your car on, so...
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
What do you mean, grey spiky aliens? Ket?
No. These were different. We were doing a survey of the area and saw them before the freeze. They look like that one, with Ryder.
Turians?
Why don't you and Torvar talk about that later? Right now, I want to thank you for saving my team.
You weren't lying.
Kieran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
Hey, it wasn't that bad.
After everything you've faced, I wouldn't have blamed you if you shot at me.
We're all glad that didn't happen.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time. And don't forget to talk to Torvar about those. What did you call them? Turians?
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
So I go to the 3rd monolith, turn it on, reset the vault, and voila.
That is just the thing, Pathfinder Ryder. There is no 3rd monolith. It's lost.
How do you lose an entire monolith?
It could be destroyed for all we know.
We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
I'm here if you need something.
Mithratha and the sages. Tell me more about that.
We don't know much. They limit their interactions with everyone else. Even when they need to trade, they say very little. Kieran's probably ashamed I even brought them up. It's just that I once heard... Stars, you'll mock me.
I won't mock or tease, you have my word. Please, go on.
When I was small, I overheard a story the sages tell of a man who lived through the Scourge. The Scourge shut down the monoliths on all planets. The vaults stopped working. But this man understood Remnant. They don't know how. And he did something. He's the reason the vault and the 2 monoliths worked for as long as they did. And if the tale's true...
Maybe they know the location of the 3rd monolith.
Yes.
Before you got caught in that stasis field, Kieran says you were studying the monolith. What did you learn?
There's a vault here. When the Scourge hit, it took down some functionality. It's still working to some extent, but with only 2 out of 3 monoliths, the system is off balance.
And you can't reset it without the 3rd one.
Exactly. We hoped that with enough understanding of the monoliths, we could attach our own tech to it, correct it somehow. But progress is slow. Too slow.
You said you saw Turians in the jungle?
Is that what they're called? We didn't know. We just kept out of sight. They crashed here, I think.
Were they all right? Are they still alive?
Still alive? I don't know. We were stuck in that stasis field for a while. I guess they could still be out there. Unless they tried to eat something. Or the Roca got them. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for yourself.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Okay, so let's go and see the Turians to start off with.
Kieran Dahl said something about fish and gems to me. What was that all about?
In an ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh. Thought it might have been something like that.
If those floaty remnant bots try to push us off the edge, I'll be mad.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
Heads up! Rokar and... Turian?
Those are Natanus uniforms, Pathfinder.
The Turian Ark?
Reinforcements!
Yeah, I can't blame some of the Rokar for being, you know, a bit suspicious of other aliens, but, you know, to basically just kill everyone on sight, you know, what's gonna lose me? Like, you know, don't trust us, that's fine, but to just kill us, doesn't work out. Data pad. Okay, new entry. There's something wrong with this planet. Planets sprout up behind you, trees whisper, and I swear something other than those aliens is watching us. Thank the spirits for the Spectre. If we survive, it's because of our... whatever his name is. Memory trigger.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible.
Good.
Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Shot to the gut. Painful.
I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is... trying.
Ryder, human Pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda, huh? The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanus hit the Scourge and bam! Woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing. Including Mason, our Pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
No, yeah, I wish I had good news for you.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every Pathfinder we can get.
Debris and stasis pods from Natanus are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
You go left, I go right?
Something like that. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Anything from the crash belongs to the Initiative. It'll go back to the Nexus with you.
Good. No telling what's still intact. Don't want hostile aliens using it against us. If you find anything from Ark Natanus, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
Pathfinder?
Do the Rokar attack often?
Only when they find us. Bad as they are, damn plants are the bigger danger. I keep telling the others not to eat anything raw, but when you're starving, logic's the first thing to go.
Are you and Mason close?
We know each other well, yes?
Did I say something wrong?
No, sorry. I'm just not used to discussing my personal life.
You must have some great stories from your Spectre days.
Not that I can tell. That's kind
Yeah,
of the point
600
of
years, man.
classified
Come on.
ops.
Surely you can bend the rules after 600 years.
Bending the rules. Yeah, that's what I thought being a Spectre was all about. Saren Arterius himself recommended me to the Council. Whatever their command, I carried it out, without question.
Saren? The rogue Spectre who led the Geth attack on the Citadel?
If you believe the rumors, the Saren I knew was ruthless, not crazy. But something made him snap. Everyone has a breaking point. I got out before I hit mine.
Yeah, the Reapers made him
Mason
snap.
convinced me Andromeda was my chance to live outside the shadows. That's why I'm here.
How are the other survivors holding up?
They're in shock. Too busy surviving to grieve or take stock in what's happened. But when things eventually do calm down, it'll hit them. And it won't be pretty.
Take care, Avidus.
Likewise, Ryder.
Okay, yeah, look, there's debris things all over the place now. So we'll go around, do all those, then head down here and get to the sages.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
I don't get it. The planet looks fine.
You can bleed under the skin and not see it. The wound's still there.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
We've got targets!
Debris, tagged for salvage.
Damn it, people. I'm gonna scan these things. Yeah, bridge, but I don't think it works at the minute. Yeah, no.
Must be missing something. Guess we'll try again later.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Arc Natanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
We've got targets!
This must be the crash site available.
Alright, now I'm pissed.
Oh, ancient Angaran helmet.
Arc Natanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Ah, did I get that one? No, I didn't. There we go. Ooh, scanned you guys yet? No, I haven't. Ah, no! God's sake, guys! There's one over here. Oh no, it's one of
those. Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them. Got it. Let's give this a try.
No one's afraid of heights, are they?
Sometimes you can get stuff underneath. No, okay.
I've never been up here before. I have heard of the sages of Mithrava, but never gave them much thought.
Why not?
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
Yeah, I see what it means.
above us!
Whoa! Whoa!
Anything around here? Dana, there's not usually anything interesting. You want your max level and have so many things, you know, there's not very much point, so.
You bypassed that security. How is that possible?
Yeah, it's easy.
An alien.
What, like it's hard?
Even we have trouble understanding remnant tech. Only a handful here can operate our own gates. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
With Ryder's help, Havarl could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something?
It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
Can't give up, yeah.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation. An unbroken thread.
There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
You can make a soul remember?
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to...
Yeah, it's very interesting the way the Angara can do that.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past, with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Havarl on a mission.
Iroka. That'll be difficult.
Yep.
That's why you're here, Jal.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Havarl a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmed, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
Well, I've seen lots of things. You'll need to be more specific.
My sister, Amara, she grew disillusioned with life here and left for Palav. She must live there now.
Palev was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, it's a slim hope. I don't want to impose, stranger, but I would welcome any news of my sister.
After Scourge destroyed our civilization, chaos and fear ruled, and we lost sight of our true selves. Chipero took us away from that influence, and all we could remember the past and clearly. Clear hearts who know who we were once, and clear eyes see who we are now.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
I'm sure they love the fact that we put that there, right? History is breath, it moves through us, gives us life. Like breath, it cannot be caught in a glass. Sava decided that once in every 50 cycles of our sun we would reach out to the archivists in Aya to renew our knowledge of our people, thus we remember. Okay. Hello?
Ah, good. I've wanted to talk with you. How are you able to use the Remnant?
An AI.
With an artificial intelligence that helps with analysis and translation.
So that's the trick. I wouldn't have guessed. Angara, who live close to Remnant technology, sometimes learn how to use specific tech. It requires intense concentration, and even if we can make it work, we've never understood how it works.
So some of you can use Remnant tech, but you don't know how it works?
Not all Remnant tech, no. Like I said, specific pieces.
I get a feeling it's something to do with the electromagnetic thing inside their body.
Security that protects the sanctuary. The knowledge was passed down through generations. In my case, it took a year to learn how to open a simple door. The difference between knowing you can eat a tree's fruit and understanding why that tree bears fruit.
I should be going.
Suit yourself.
One alert, the notification terminal has been experiencing one issues, namely sudden memory dumps. Java is due to look into it shortly. In the meantime, try not to fix the system too much. As you all know, Sage Yar made a pilgrimage to Aya a year ago to request copies of the repetitions of most recent archaeological theories and findings. He and his assistants have been cloistered since then and have only just completed their analysis of the material. They have correlated the results and are consistent with Maev's canon and have incorporated them into our history. The rest have, of course, been relegated to the archives where they're available for study. Sage Arrow will be representing the information he's compiled at the end of the week. You may want to refamiliarize yourself with the tales of the Sundering. Okay, whatever. Contacts and I involved sent us more information about the extended families and descendants of several of our revered historical figures, including Isaf, Beshal, and Zorai. I am looking for volunteers to analyse the data concerning the possibilities of soul transfer.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
Yeah, apologies.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
And yet you're still here. As I was saying, the propulsion system that took Bashal to the skies was inspired by 4 Remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of Remnant artifacts.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, Many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
It might be wise to study whatever we find. Something out there might give us an edge against the Ket.
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the Remnant?
Would make
It is
sense.
not just belief, it is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
The data modules contain our histories. They're not for you.
Okay. Come on. The rest of our people have always mocked and despised us. When Japara decided we would live apart from them, we needed to be safe. Marin was able to use what she knew of the Remnant to find us a home here on the construct we called Minerva Sanctuary.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now
We've
accessible.
been here, haven't we?
Return to SAM node on the high...
Okay. Right, so we need to go over there. Okay.
Make sure not to eat anything here, or let any sap stick on your skin.
Wasn't planning on it.
Let's do this!
My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan? This must be what it was like for those ancient Angara, finding
yes,
strange
there's
things in
a
the wilds.
rock somewhere
It's
around
possible we
here.
could discover something new from what you found. We should take it for further analysis.
Not sure where this rock is though. It's a problem. Some of them are like really small. I'll tell you what, if we switch it to look for it though, it should tell us how close we are. There we go, so closer, closer. Apparently we're right on top of it. Ah, there it is. I didn't see that before. I already know where the last monolith is, but I can't just go to it. It's blocked off, unfortunately.
Joel, what's your take on all this reincarnation stuff?
You're asking if I believe?
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Not the way Esmos does.
I'm gonna go around this way, just to explore the whole place while I'm here. we do need to come back here for something like in here. I can't remember what it is, but I know we do. The drive is old, has been exposed to the elements, most of the data is corrupted, however small packets have been recovered and translated from Sheila, or Shalesh, or whatever. The data appears to be a series of journals, a story told by my grandfather, blah 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 blah. Pause it if you want to read it. Yeah,
got it. Looks like it might have been some kind of glove. Or gauntlet? Smashed, though. Inside's studded with contacts. Could have been used for some kind of input.
Now to Tavos. I am curious to see what happens. Excellently done.
Okay, I'm going to save this one here. So please like and subscribe to the channel, you want to keep seeing more, and on the next part we'll be trying to find the last monolith and the vault for Aya. We'll see how far we get with that. But yeah, thanks for joining, and I'll see you all again soon.